Good morning, Mrs. Cardinal. Good morning, baby Cardinal. Oh my, what's this? Why, it's an Advent calendar. A really beautiful one by Twice Sheared Sheep, filled with 25 wonderful full-size products inside for knitters and crocheters. Oh, but they only make 3,000 of them, and they sell out really fast. I wonder what the theme's going to be this year. Do you know? I wonder. Hello! Welcome back to the Spoony Stitcher channel. I'm Shannon the Spoony Stitcher, you're inside the Stitchery, and I'm so happy you're here today. If you're new, hi! I'm Shannon. I'm the Spoony Stitcher. A Spoony is somebody who has a chronic condition, and a Stitcher is somebody who makes art with textiles. This channel is all about creativity. Anything that makes your creative juices flowing, that's what we try to do on this channel. We've got baking, we've got cooking, we've got art, we've got crafting, we've got stuff with textiles, we've got animation, movie talk, all kinds of stuff on this channel. So if that sounds like something that sounds fun to you, maybe hit the subscribe button. I'll wait. Thank you so much. Maybe hit like button while you're down there as well. That tells the algorithm you want more stuff like this. Today, I don't know what we're gonna do, but stay tuned and we'll have fun together. It's that time of year again. The Twice Sheared Sheep Advent Calendar is now available. This year's theme, did you guess? It's storybook, but that includes fairy tale, nursery rhymes, and classic stories. So that's why we have the Red Riding Hood getup here. Your crafting journey begins in an enchanted forest where fairy tales, nursery rhymes, and classic stories come to life one magical surprise at a time. The 2025 Advent Calendar isn't just presents, it's 25-day adventure through whimsy, wonder, and yarn-fueled joy. Every day reveals a new chapter filled with fiber-loving treasures that will keep your happy hands happily stitching all December long. Twice Sheared Sheep is a small business that sells knitting and crochet notions and gadgets and what have you, and they are all handmade and quality controlled. They are absolutely beautiful. And look, I understand. Getting the cheap stuff is easier, cheaper, faster. You know, you can throw away 20 stitch markers or whatever. But I have to say, even in my own life, I was shocked how much I use this stuff. I prefer the Twice Sheared Sheep products over the alternative. I'm even starting to use them in my tutorials, if you've noticed. So I actually prefer this stuff. Yeah, I work for them. Yes, this is sponsored. But I don't recommend companies I don't love and I don't trust. This is a really good company, and they treat their employees and their ambassadors really, really well. They're very kind, and their products are incredible. This is an Advent calendar you want to get your hands on. Last year, our theme was, I think, cute critters or something, and it was adorable. Here, I'll show you some of the things that was in last year's. Now, it won't be exact because this was a different theme. One of the things we got was this project pack. Look at the adorable bunnies and the little carrots and the yarn hearts. Oh, so cute. We got these adorable little stitch markers that are paw prints. And of course, my favorite thing is always the tins. I love these. You can also have a row counter. These are really handy. I know you see mostly knitters use them, but crocheters, you can use these too. And I have a video on how you can do it. I'll link it down below. This one's really beautiful. I think this was actually from a spring box because it's a flower. We also got some really beautiful hand-dyed yarn last year. Here, I'll show you. It's so cute. Isn't that pretty? You're guaranteed yarn. Just don't know who it'll be dyed from this year. Last year we got a couple. And they're very different from each other. Look at that. This one is... I'm still allergic to wool. Hold on. Ah, yes. Sweet tea yarns. Isn't that pretty? See, this is the kind of stuff you can expect. I can't tell you exactly what's in there because I don't know either. But these are the kind of things you can kind of expect to see. We even got a mug last year. A really beautiful little sloth mug. It was so cute. Last year was cute. This year I think is going to be pretty. I don't know. The concept art gives me a lot of feelings. And I have to say, knowing that they're doing fairy tales, you gotta see something. This was from one of their surprise boxes for I think spring or something, and the theme was like fairies. Look at that. So if that's what they can do for a surprise box, imagine what they could do for an advent calendar. Isn't she pretty? I love the artwork on these tins. So inside, you are guaranteed 25 full-size products, including but not limited to 1 original chain row counter, 1 set of stitch markers, perfect for knitters and crocheters, 1 large slider storage tin, 1 skein of luxury fiber yarn, and 1 pattern by an independent designer. And then, of course, 20 more delightful little surprises, or pretties as they call them. Who knew functional could be so enchanting? Now they are only making 3,000 this year, and this year it's for knitters and crocheters in 1 box. So, 3,000 total. So, you need to get your hands on one really fast because they will sell out. And crocheters, those knitters will scoop them up, so hurry. Now, to make things a little easier and to thank you for watching this video, I do have a code that will save you $25 off your advent calendar. Here you go. Use this code to get $25 off of your advent calendar for 2025. And once they sell out, that's it. They're not making any more. They're not putting any in the shop. And everything that's in the advent calendar, unlike the surprise boxes where sometimes you can get a little bit of what we get in our surprise boxes and they end up in the store, no, the advent calendar is exclusive. They also sometimes use it to highlight what they're going to make new products in the store, but they won't be exactly like they were in the advent calendar. Exactly what you get in the advent calendar, colors and all, do not show up in the store later. So, if you want the exclusives, you gotta get the calendar, but it's worth it. It's really fun to be able to open a little box every day in December, and none of it is Christmas themed. So if you don't celebrate Christmas, or you don't want Christmassy things all year long, that's okay. They pick a theme that is not holiday related so that you can use it throughout the year. Clever. Whether you knit or crochet, this box is guaranteed to add a little magic to your holiday. This is a very well-made box, and I have been using it to store all of my Twice Sheared Sheep goodies inside. I do need to come up with a better filing system for that, but so far I've been keeping everything inside and reusing my calendar. Remember, you can reuse your calendars. I even reused some of the little boxes that stuff came in. I put Christmas gifts in those last year. Once I had a box that was free and it was the right size, I was like, oh, this is perfect for the gift. You can reuse this stuff. Recycling. What stories or nursery rhymes are you hoping they add? Personally, I'd like to see something Goldilocks and the Three Bears themed. I think that would be adorable. Like maybe little stitch markers with like the 3 bears and then Goldilocks or something, or the porridge bowl. Of course, I would love something princess themed. That would be lovely. What would you like to see? Tell me down below in the comments. What nursery rhyme or fairy tale would you like to see represented in this box? Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, life happens, yarn helps, especially hand-dyed yarn. And spoonies can stitch it up too. So what are you waiting for? The link's in the description box. Remember the code. Hurry!